And we're back with what's probably going to be the 1943 summer offensive here. We've not taken off yet. We've not even lined up the panzers yet because we've got mud here in the south. Just as a reminder of what we're going to be going for. We're going to be taking our three panzer groups. We've all given to Army Group South. Giving Army Group South the priority. And definitely need to turn that off north. That's a mistake. Make sure nothing else is selected. Priority. Okay. So Panzer Group 3 under Dietrich is going to go for first Stalino here. Then they're going to get to Rostov. Then hopefully, which will create basically encirclement here. Now, of course, they can slip out through this direction, but we just want them cut off here through the nice plains and then force them into the Crimean Peninsula. Once that gets through, we can seal it off from this side, and then basically this will be our encirclement area with hopefully everything stuck there. Now, after that, he'll probably jump north and maybe go to... No, I'm taking that back. He will continue south and make sure that encirclement happens and then push into the Caucasus. Panzer Group 2 under von Teufel here is going to be lining up in Kharkov to push straight east and take Voronezh, and then we'll come down and head towards Stalingrad. So this will be kind of the first line for the encirclement here. And then in the north of this southern sector will be Hoth. Hoth will line up here. He will meet Manteuffel at Voronezh, form this encirclement here, and then he will proceed to Tambov here. And then eventually to, Saratov. So basically just completely cut off the north here. So the first goal is to seize Stalingrad, form an encirclement here, form an encirclement here. Then after that, we'll probably proceed to Astrakhan and then proceed to seizing the entire Caucasus. Now, part of the reason we are choosing to shift, even though we are on the gates of Moscow, is it does seem like most of their troops are on the approach to Moscow, so you can just, get large encirclements of their army, what's left of their army, without having to deal with that. Two, we can come over here and try to save the Iranians who are at war and actually holding off the Soviets quite well. They've actually pushed up. I mean, this province here was Soviet. I mean, you can see how far the Iranians have pushed now. So that's pretty impressive, but we're going to get that cut off, hopefully. And then, seize all the oil, so then we're done worrying about oil for ourselves permanently. I did build a few silos just because our daily gain is 20k. Once everything is going here, look at that max air force, if we got everything committed, is 25k a day. So we do need the oil. It does matter, even though we've rectified in the short term. When we go for England, probably in, I guess, 44 here, hopefully, there's just going to be a massive channel fight where just I dump in all my fighters, they dump in all their fighters. It's going to be a massive fight of attrition, and we need to be able to run every single fighter doing that. Assuming we can, take this out rather quickly, we would like, and we may even push through the winter. We may then push on Moscow. Of course, we'll need to reorient some panzer groups up here, and we'll see exactly what that looks like. But probably a strike towards Veliki Luki, then maybe Pskov, maybe, one panzer group goes to Pskov, one goes towards Leningrad, and then, one takes Rezev. Not exactly sure what that looks like, but we'll see. So that is the basic game plan. We're not looking at the strategic situation here on supplies. We're short on Brumbars. That only matters for our Panzer Grenadier divisions we're bringing online. We did upgrade to the Panther tank. Of course, that killed our efficiency, but now we're producing much better Panther tanks. We're only short, about a month's worth, 45 days with increasing efficiency gain, and light tanks short 230. There's probably nothing we're going to be able to do to kind of fix that light tank amount because I don't want to invest heavily into light tanks. Of course, we just want to get the medium tank count up, and then in our template, we still have 3 light tank divisions. Hopefully we can get one out, which will cure the light tank deficiency by switching it to medium tanks. I also looked at the stats of the Panther versus the Tiger 1, and even though they were kind of contemporaries, the Panthers just got much better stats regarding armor and breakthrough and things like that, so I will not be producing any Tiger 1s. I may produce some Tiger 2s if I go ahead and research it. We'll see. I just may stick with the Panther and mass, though. So this is what we're doing, of course. We're going to wait for the first day to tick. Those will probably cure themselves. And the other main push has been in Italy. Using Yodel's Mountaineers here. We foolishly left this open. I did not realize that Corinth and Patras there are connected. So I thought this was an encirclement. It's not. You know, they've been slipping out there. We do have 3 Greek soldiers here surrounded in this west part of the Peloponnese. So I will take them out first. And then we will probably seize this, and then we're going to go back to Athens. Athens is really stinking hard to crack. 1, it's urban. 2, they've got tanks there, and a lot of units. So any units that, you know, deorg, you know, retreat over here, but then immediately come back. So it's going to be hard to take this. I may have to use the Panzer Grenadiers to take that. We have our 1st Panzer Grenadier Division just sitting over here in Paris. I upgraded it to the Panther model for kicks and grins, even though... or the Ag Panther model, even though, yeah, he still has any Yank Panther 4s, but that's fine, and he needs some more medium self-propelled artillery, then he'll be good to go. Our Panzer Grenadier divisions actually have really good stats, almost as good as our Panzer, our tank divisions. Just taking a quick look. The 312 soft attack, 147 hard attack, compare that with, you know, it actually beats on the soft attack, just because we're stacking up all that, those broom bars and Hummels. Of course, the armor 76. This armor is only 65. And then breakthrough 767. Only 246 on these guys. But still, these should be a pretty versatile, cheaper version. So yeah, 880. So a little bit cheaper, more manpower intensive, but yeah. Okay. So let's let time start ticking. We're going to watch the weather. We're going to wait for the first day to tick and see what clears up there. And all of it cleared up. Okay. So I do have a pretty good little surplus of tank destroyers. The medium tanks really do need to improve. And then mechanize this shortage about 33 days. Italian Navy over there. We are using staff planning on Yodel here, just because I don't think we'll be going in the east for at least another month, maybe. Say it's all weather dependent, because we don't want mud. We want this to be nice, rapid encirclements, and where I don't kill off things. I kind of do need to wrap up the Soviets, hopefully this year, though. So they're a little short on org. Because I do need to wrap up the Soviets. You know, maybe I do push winter around Moscow. I don't know. I need to get to the point where their kind of back is broken again, because they have gone back up to 1.96 million manpower, so they've not cracked over 2 yet, but they are rebuilding a bit. Let's take a look at the doctrines. Yeah, backhand blow, I think, is historical, so we'll do it for now. And then I don't think I'll take modern blitzkrieg unless I beat Russia, which is kind of a, I guess, something more realistic. And I guess also make sure I don't need to eventually convert down the line where I desperately need the extra manpower. As a reminder, we did switch to service by requirement, so we are taking those slight hits on our economy. They're not too bad. But waiting for these guys to reorg. And let's do it. Oh. So these guys will actually probably attack there and seal it off. Yeah, well, that was nice and quick. Okay. So you'll come over there, and you'll go over there. That was much easier than I thought. Now you're going to battle plan in that direction. Same thing. then these guys should actually take out that if possible. We are using a good chunk of Air Force down here to improve the situation. Are you guys good to go? You are good to go. Let's go there. Let's go there. Force you off that port. It's mostly just locking them in combat and letting the air superiority do its thing. Our downside is Yild's just not a very good commander here, but we'll get better. Originally use Yodel because I figured, you'll never see the front lines. You'll just be there on garrison defense, and he's turned into our lead mountaineer guy. So. Yep. Okay, lots of mud down here. Well, that did not work out. So I actually get you to attack from those sides. We'll just force them out of here and back. So we'll liberate the entire Peloponnese. We'll go for Corinth another day. So of course this is very harsh terrain. And we'll go short on. It's not giving us oil. Turkey's not giving us oil. But then you are. Okay. Trying to counterattack. Keep you here. Battle plan. So we want to be planning from two sides. Yeah, it's fine. Second of May, let's check the weather. Still lots of mud, okay. Okay, you guys battle planning. Okay. And if I can get him back to Corinth here, I'll probably just leave him trapped in Athens until I can send the Panzer Grenadiers down to take care of them. And they may be, I think they just pulled out a bunch of troops. So let's send some fighter wings over the Aegean Sea. Make sure our naval bombers aren't just getting ravaged. Bombing southern France. Yep. Yeah, Bialystok, Kirsten. So as Germany, as the Allies continue just to pump out fighters, I do need to cover more positions. Bombing Czechoslovakia, basically anywhere. Just because of the way this game's set up, it's going to get very annoying, but I need to keep spreading out my fighters. So I'll put you guys here to watch southern France. We'll take another 4 from here. Two fighter wings. Do intercept on Czechoslovakia. You two guys can go with them on Czechoslovakia. Okay. It's probably bombings hitting resources and things of the like. Quick check. So that line tank deficit is going to be bad. Tank counts increasing. Mechanized is increasing. Okay. So I'm probably going to wait for a little bit. Then I will line up the panzers. Rather not give it away where I'm going, because I've got my panzers off the front line. I don't know if the AI is going to immediately react to it or not. I don't think they really do, but feels weird otherwise, just completely demonstrating where you're going. Battle little Aegean Islands here. Okay. Okay. Bomb Italy hard. See, that's the issue with this game. They can just bounce the air, bounce the air, bounce the air. There's no setup. They can just randomly choose where to go. You can't. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to deal with strap bombing like that. And you know what? Maybe I just need to build some anti-air. It is by state. What if I loaded this up with anti-air? Maybe I will build some anti-air later. I don't know. Especially when it comes time for the Battle of Britain 2.0 in 1944. I don't want to have fighters back, so maybe I do need to start building anti-air en masse later this year.
Achtung!
Just so they're strap bombers, you know, if they're going to bomb, they're going to be taking hits, doing it. War balance is still going. As a reminder, we are researching Fighter 3, which is important because I've not seen any of the allies except for Australia have these. So, in fact, can I see what you're researching? I can see what you're researching. Oh shoot, and you are researching it. So that's something I do need to contend with. Can I see what the U.S. is doing? Nope. I don't see any there though. Okay.
Angetreten.
Gonna let that planning bonus continue. Still muddy. You know, we'll kind of shoot for third week of June, I think. Is when pretty much all our offensives have been beginning. See, it'd be okay up. Well, I say that, but then I would run into some mud. So, I mean, at some point, I'm probably just going to have to eat the mud and take it, because I am being a little slow here. And the one lucky thing is I do have finally, the Panzer shortage has been fixed for the medium tanks. You know, will be fixed, and so it's, you know, mechanized won't be an issue by the time the start of this campaign begins. Also, I switched back the icons to the normal tank icons, because now technically everybody is the heavy tank template. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Okay. I guess I can just have you with the true battle plan because you're attacking there, so cute. Okay, aggressively execute. I do have some tank divisions. I don't know if they're actually... because they only have a very small amount of medium tanks in their medium tank divisions, so only 1 or 2. And because I've got the Panzerfaust upgrade and I'm working literally on Panzer Schreck right now, my Mountaineers are probably okay for piercing. Any piercing issues. Entrenchment, though, is kind of the big issue. But yeah, look at that. Just lock them in and let the Air Force do its work. See if I can get the reinforcements off. That'll be the part that matters. They'll drop out suddenly at the same time. That's one issue with using divisions that all have the exact same organization. They tend to kind of go down at about the same time. And then you've got to just get those reinforcement ticks to happen in a very short period of time. Otherwise, all your guys will drop out, and that'll be the fight. Oh, their tank division does hold. 38th National Guard Division. So I think he's just going to get cash shellacked here. Yeah, he's just not able to hold. Okay, next one's in, but he's not tough enough. So what is the difference between you guys? Maybe the other one's short on tanks? I don't know. No, he's not that short on tanks. Lost their commander. Okay, here's their counterattack.
Zuhören.
Let's see what they're doing. You know what?
Zuhören.
We'll continue the attack.
Angetreten. Zuhören. Befehle.
Oh, where are you not going?
Ausrücken.
Well, you're low on orc, you don't go.
Befehle.
You're low on orc, you don't go. That's the other problem too. When you're reinforcing combat like that, you only have a few guys trickling in. You know, their entire combat width is going hard on you, and you are not on them. That's not good. At least I dropped the combat down narrower, which is probably beneficial in this instance.
Befehle. Angetreten.
Okay. Just keep cycling units through. Hopefully get a reinforced cheese here. No, there's that tank division again. The final problem too is, of course, when you're fighting in cities. Nope, mud's still bad, but I'm gonna get these guys into position. So, Dietrich, as was mentioned, going here for your Stalino offensive. I'll eventually take you to Rostov. We've got Hoth towards Voronezh. And then he'll switch over. Hoth, Voronezh,
Alright.
and Teufel come out of Kharkov. Not exactly. See, that's an issue. So I don't have just a little bridgehead over.
Bereit.
You know what? I think
Bereit
he'll
zum
be fine.
Ausrücken.
So we need to push him there. So I'll probably worry about catching. Well, we're just going to do the quick encirclement, then it might backtrack.
Ausrücken.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. There, for planning purposes, you guys can get going. Random sinkings. Okay. Close air support, they're doing absolutely nothing. I'll need those guys to move in a bit. Okay. Let's see, they're low on orc here, so I need to keep this going. Might need to broaden the combat width.
Alright.
Okay. Let's move over and see if I do need to broaden the combat width. 2 reserve divisions. Yeah, I think I'll broaden the combat width because they're low on combat width, so I'll take that to my advantage.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
Immediately go. Runs it to 128. They're still down at 20. See how good the reinforced speed is. Versus mine. Now I'm up to 140. There we go.
Vorwärts, Männer.
We're in.
Ausrücken. Befehle.
Okay, this is not a naval assault. But I think if I force them out to there, it will. The islands will become a naval assault. Okay, Iraq's down. Sorry, buddy, it was not in the Middle East. There's no way. That's the other thing, too. If I can get down to the Middle East, that'll really help. Iran here. Iran's putting up one hell of a good fight. So, of course, this attack's going to fail, so I will
Weiter.
counterattack. Naval invasion, Iran. What do you not like in your supply at? Well, they seem to be shifting some troops. Also, they've introduced mech to the field, but they look to be very short on the mech, because I've seen a few of these, and they're always short on strength, so I'm presuming.
Befehle!
Because it took a long time for them to switch to... Oh, yeah, I should start planning. These guys, too.
Achtung!
So we'll be part of the offensive here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle?
And you might be seeing, why are you just doing individual ones? Why are you just not putting them on a big line? Because if you do that, they'll start shifting around, lose their entrenchment. It's a pain in the butt.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
So I'm just doing this to plan them, and then, of course, once the fight starts kicking off.
Angetreten! Angetreten!
Okay, you guys seem to be all planned. That's good.
Bereit!
Hey, another Panzer Grenadier Division for Vikes.
Angetreten!
I was wondering, should I just have you guys go to Africa and form basically an Africa Corps? Switch you to Rommel and send you. Can I make it across? There's a lot of enemy ships. I could just pound it with... Those Panzer Grenadiers may form my Africa Corps. We'll see.
Zeigt es ihnen!
I'll hang around France for now as anti D-Day if I need them.
Bereit!
Okay.
Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
That's weird. It's not actually let me draw a front line here to attack there.
Angetreten!
That's a little awkward. I don't think they have any supply though, so you know what? They can just hang out there for now.
Bereit!
Yeah, so let's keep trickling your troops in one at a time, Italy. That'll really do it. What are you short on? Oil from Turkey. See if it resolves itself after a day like it normally does. Okay, now confirmed, no longer a shortage of mech. In fact, we're building a surplus. Got about... That's good. What are our factories going to now? Hornets. That's also good, because they're really trying to hit away with strap bombers. See, Italy's going to pound it with 1,200, mostly Halifax strap bombers. So, okay. That makes a lot of sense, and then we do want some transport planes, and we will want some more just small arms. Yeah. Trying to think, 15 a day? I almost wonder if I should kick that number up higher. Maybe 25 a day. Just because they are... Let's look at the Hornet's stats again. I know I upgraded it pretty significantly. Yeah, weapons 4. Yeah, the agility on this thing's trash, but man, that attack. Okay, so we're getting the fighters done. After we get that fighter done, we probably will upgrade to the final level of heavy fighter. Because this guy's got 46 air attack, he'll at 54. I think that Hornet upgraded right now is already at, what was that? I think 69? So I'm currently at... No, if I upgrade, it'll be 69. It's about 64 still. That's a very high air attack.
Befehle?
You know, these guys don't have much. Take out the weak ones. They don't have much entrenchment, so I think I am going to go for this and force them out. Let's open plains. Messi's leading the assault. Oh my god, that hero. They took this for just a split second, and that caused a whole bunch of encirclements. Wow. I think that unit got killed instantly. But that one Italian division just did wonders. Holy smokes. Okay, well that worked out better than I thought. And Italy command looks fine. In fact, I don't even think I need an Italy command right now. Yes. Hungary going for it across the border. That's intelligent.
Angetreten.
Nope. 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 I can see you in the wrong spot.
Bereit. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit.
Okay. So lots of mud down here. I could pull off this first encirclement though, and maybe I will. Maybe I just don't wait for everything because the Voronezh, the weather's completely clear here. Yeah, I don't get any mud till down there. I think I added that on. Medium tanks only short by 10.
Angetreten.
What to do with you guys? Because I think you guys are going to the Caucasus.
Bereit.
Or I will need you in the Caucasus eventually. Now, of course, we do have our 5 commanders down there. So I'll have to put you under, you know. Let's get you close, but not too close.
Ausrücken.
There. Let's see how I'm doing on my special forces count, because I'm wondering for Britain, do I need Luftwaffe or paratroopers? And I think I just might. Let's take a look. Currently fielding 99, and I've got room for 163 special forces battalions. Okay. Because I'm going to need some help. Either I'm going to need landing, amphibious tanks and amphibious landing craft or something. Then also just to clear out clear out some of these little islands so we don't have to worry about it. Of course, that's maybe my best move. Just go for the amphibious tanks. And see, this is an interesting thing. There used to be kind of amphibious tank 1 and amphibious tank 2 in the game. Now it just looks like, well, here's an amphibious tank chassis. Maybe you can go heavy, maybe you can't. The armor looks really low, so it looks like just like it's a light tank. And then here's an amphibious drive, though, so you could stick this on a big beefy tank, like, say, a Panther, as a slightly less reliable version, so maybe you back off the armor or something like that. But then you just make a amphibious Panther and send it instead of amphibious tank 1 and 2. Which is maybe something I'll do. Of course, the other one is the Amtracs. Not quite as much armor, but maybe they'll be good enough. So, and I'm looking ahead, assuming I'm doing England in 44, that's something I need to be considering. Repair you. You're fighting there. I'm not going to worry about repairing you right now. Repair Lublin. I don't think any of this other stuff's important right now, so we're good. You're about to take over and be done. Here you go. Think other places. Do I just start upping or do I even just start researching Navy? Because I think for the landing, I will need some help. I'm not sure my troops troops right now will just completely be able to do it on their own. So I probably will need to research some of that. But once these 3 industry techs, well, 2 more, yeah, that'll be really good. Okay, so let's take a look here in the east. Completely good in the central front. They are doing some fighting here. These guys are having some range issues. Okay, so central Russia will be fine. We do have some. Yeah. You guys will stay here. Insufficient supply. Well, I then definitely have to move a bunch of you guys out. That's no fancy bots. No reason to have you there. You know what? We'll just pull all of you guys. So there'll be that. This will be here. Plus air support will be there eventually. Pulling out. I'm trying to think, where the heck are my transport planes? Here are my transport planes. Do we need to send them over there yet? We'll see. We're going to send you to Odessa for now. Battle for Greece is over. I'll have you stand down. I think these are my TAC bombers. They are my TAC bombers. We'll send you to Vinica for now. Their range is probably going to be very useful in Russia. They are rebuilding. They used to be down to about 25 a pop or 22 a pop. Now they're getting up there. You guys are standing by. You know what? Let's defend the Balkans. Stop that. Air. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's intelligence. Because I definitely need to get rid of the UK and anything that can hit me, because I saw that, what would the Americans research now? Just because I don't want to get a nuke in my face. Could I see they were doing that? Yeah, I think I could. Yep. So, they've got nuclear reactors. Of course, they don't have the bomb yet, but, you know, if they still have Britain, and I need to try to maintain air superior in every single zone so I don't get the A-bomb to the face, that's not very realistic. So, you know what? Take a quick look. Do we have it? Yes, we do.
Zuhören.
Okay, May 29th, let's get going. At least we're good on this front. The Salino front will have to wait, but we'll take this. Take, what is this, Voronezh? Because after Voronezh, we can push to Tambov. Or, I can even just cut around. Well, that's a long journey to Rostov. So yeah, I want Rostov to come from here. So we'll do this limited fight encirclement here, hopefully take this. Then maybe we make the push to Tambov, then Stalingrad. Basically, I just want to get them away from the supply hubs, force them in the east, and, of course, encircle as much as possible. Let's see how close the Soviets are to capitulation. It's not going to be that close, because I don't have any of the 3 major cities. Okay. Yeah, quite a ways to go. 3.6 million casualties, 922k.
Ihre Befehle. Befehle. Angetreten.
You guys do that one.
Ausrücken.
You go there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung. Befehle?
Okay, is that... You guys will wait there. If you don't have to move, you don't need
Alright.
to.
Ihre Befehle?
That does have mud. I was trying to think, because this would be a place to set up a small circlement here, but I think I'm just gonna push
Befehle?
them straight. One,
Alright.
and just try to literally just encirclement right in here. Just a few infantry divisions, nothing, you know, critical on their side that they'll lose, but hey. Wiping divisions is useful. As expected. Look at that. Look at that breakthrough. 1,300. Holy moly. It's nice seeing proper tanks, not, you know, getting pierced by random things. And hold on, let's take a second. Do you guys have anti-tank guns in you? You do. Despite having anti-tank guns, they can't pierce. Okay. There's my good
Auf geht's!
discovery. Okay, not exactly sure how that would happen, but we'll take it. Africa's still a little rough. The biggest thing that's going to be rough with Africa is the plains situation. But they've made it so you can now upgrade air bases. So I could make some extra airfields there. Probably will need to. Also, I'm going to have to go on a mass air building spree in northern France and the lowlands for England. Just because of the plane counts they're rocking. So let's take a look at their plane count. Plane count 14.4K, of which 11K are fighters. Me, on the other hand, I've got 7.4K fighters and 12.7K. So they've got more than me, and they're just, yeah. That's why I've got to get that Fighter 3 now, because I'm pretty sure they're going to beat me, because they've got the upgrade on it. Okay.
Achtung!
Guys are through. Kill your planning bonus.
Zuhören! Befehle? Angetreten?
We beat you there.
Bereit? Ihre Befehle?
Yeah, I don't want to be attacking into that mud.
Befehle!
So we'll seize Voronezh in kind of limited operation here. Worry about part 2 in a
Ihre
second.
Befehle? Ausrücken!
You know what? I will take that tile, just so I can deny it to you.
Achtung!
Everybody else keep following. And I realize I need one tank to stay back.
Befehle?
You just get here, you just got here. Probably need some more spare infantry here.
Bereit zum
Not
Ausrücken!
probably, I definitely did, but oh well.
Befehle?
Okay. Coming in,
Angetreten?
coming in.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Keep you back for now.
Zuhören!
Got all my spare infantry's in the north here.
Ihre Befehle? Bereit zum Ausrücken! Achtung!
Okay.
Befehle!
Huh. How are you doing so much damn damage? Oh, your planning bonus. It's a pretty good planning bonus, 48%. Of course, you can't pierce me. But,
Bereit? Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Befehle! Ihre Befehle? Achtung! Befehle?
okay, lock you guys in.
Angetreten?
There's an overrun. It's nice. Another
Ihre
overrun.
Befehle? Zuhören!
Lock you in.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Attack there.
Zeigt es ihnen!
They did beat me into Voronezh.
Weiter, weiter! Ausrücken!
Across the river.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Angetreten. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken!
Okay.
Greift weiter an! Achtung! Ausrücken!
Okay.
Zuhören!
Oh, there's the actual depot. It's not Voronezh proper. Okay, yeah.
Bereit! Befehle! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
There.
Angetreten! Zuhören!
So the question is, how far do I want to get down here? So if I actually take this ring, that'll make it a quick, easy thrust just to lock them off. So I think actually we'll go for that. And I can wait for that not to be muddy. Attack it.
Achtung!
I want to have infantry hold this line though.
Achtung! Zuhören! Angetreten!
Yeah, because Hothel.
Zuhören!
So I'll have to reorganize which panzer divisions are where in a second, but
Ausrücken!
so Hothel's going to line up in the north and then head over to Saratov, or Tampov there. And then Panzergruppe 2 is going to have this trek down to Rostov. Okay.
Bereit! Befehle! Achtung! Achtung! Angetreten! Zuhören! Angetreten! Angetreten! Bereit!
Run for it.
Zuhören!
Okay. See what that put the Soviets back under. Well, I know less intelligence now, so I don't know what the hell they're at. Okay. Checking the casualty figures. Moved from 3.6 to 3.8 million. Okay.
Achtung!
Still have to seize the depot. Once I seize the depot, I'll just kind of reset and stop pushing.
Zuhören! Achtung! Ausrücken!
I mean, if they're just going to let me go, maybe I do just keep
Bereit zum
going.
Ausrücken!
You know, if I can form a circlement here. Yeah, we'll see. If they're going to let me go, I think I just go.
Zuhören! Achtung! Zuhören! Befehle!
Okay, line's still holding. We're good. You
Angetreten!
don't need to be up there. You're gonna shift down.
Ihre Befehle?
So I need to get you upgraded.
Angetreten!
5 forever.
Bereit! Bereit! Ihre Befehle? Achtung! Ihre Befehle? Bereit zum
Okay,
Ausrücken!
from the line.
Achtung! Zuhören! Ausrücken!
If you're attacking, I mean, this is all planes.
Befehle! Ausrücken! Bereit!
There's an overrun.
Bereit!
Alright, I will go for an encirclement over here.
Bereit! Angetreten! Ausrücken!
That.
Achtung!
Pull
Ausrücken!
you guys down a bit.
Ausrücken!
So I need those to be taken
Bereit zum
over.
Ausrücken! Bereit! Zuhören!
Oh wow, you're already up. You're already going somehow. That doesn't make sense. I'm showing you're not even connected, so you have to come from there. And I'm showing you need to be repaired, but somehow hooked up is the river. It is the river. I didn't even think about that.
Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Achtung! Los, los,
Nope.
los!
Trying to stop me there.
Bereit!
You have to go all the way around. Go there. There.
Zuhören! Ausrücken!
Lock you down. Give the tanks time to go.
Zuhören! Befehle!
Check the rest of the line sectors. We're okay.
Bereit! Ihre
Okay.
Befehle?
Wrap up. Take that medium tank off the field. I think that's the T. It might be the T-34 model. So that might be on T-34s. Oh, my intelligence is trash right now. I can't tell what the hell they're doing. Okay, this weather's
Bereit
bad.
zum Ausrücken! Achtung!
How we doing on fuel? You know
Ausrücken!
what? No, not that route. So we're gonna try to scare the bejesus out of them.
Zuhören! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
You know what? I think we'll pick
Befehle!
up Milrovo along the way. It's no reason not to.
Achtung! Bereit!
Okay. Shift you. No mud.
Zuhören!
You need to be taken over from. Better
Angetreten!
yet. You're just gonna shift down. They're only gonna
Ausrücken!
go there. And you guys, yeah.
Bereit zum
A
Ausrücken!
little short on infantry to help cover, but I'll make do.
Angetreten! Ihre Befehle!
Seize that depot.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
You need to get going. Yeah, if they're just gonna let me run amok, I'm gonna run amok.
Angetreten.
Because right now, I mean, in the north, I mean, they're starting to shift guys down, but
Zuhören.
how long is it going to take you to retreat? 3 hours. Okay, so now if I attack there, that won't work. Bombach. Level 1 versus level 6 commander. Okay, that's not lopsided.
Befehle.
Can you go? Or are you muddy? I wonder, just move down here, take the fight, and then keep going? I think I do. It's basically now, can I dash to Rostov before they can get and make a full line before they can get across? And I think I can. At which point, then I can just send down a tank division or 2 down there. And
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
so you're not moving. You should be moving.
Bereit.
So go through these wide open spaces of Russia.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
Okay.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Seize that.
Angetreten.
Supply is starting to look a little iffy. Turn on motorization. Hopefully that helps.
Los, los, los.
Going.
Greift weiter an.
You're retreating to the north. 12 hours.
Angetreten.
I'm gonna follow you up there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Angetreten. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
You're going. Hoth's going. Good.
Achtung.
Okay, I don't know where you're going.
Achtung.
I'll let you keep going there.
Zuhören.
Oh, there's gonna be the fight. You're stuck in mud. Luckily.
Ihre Befehle. Befehle.
We have you attacking mud with shit weather. Because I don't actually need this for the rail line. It looks like I should, but I connected these two, so got a nice little just around the circle there. Okay, you definitely need to be on motorized.
Befehle.
I thought this was a depot. Is that not a depot? That is not a depot. Penza's the next depot, or Saratov. Where am I going? If I go to Saratov, I just make the clean cut.
Achtung.
I might be able to take both, but this is gonna really stretch my lines here.
Angetreten.
As seen by here. It's very stormy weather, but I could push there. There's Stelino. There is some mud.
Bereit.
And we'll see how far we can just get, just seizing free land.
Angetreten. Zuhören. Befehle.
Okay, you're gonna come down and cover there. You don't even have mud.
Zuhören.
We're attacking you to shorten the line, because that's 4 divisions holding that ground that I don't need. Or I need elsewhere, I should say.
Ihre Befehle.
Okay, Caucasus Force starting to come in. Story over Greek sub. because... Check on the time of the video. About an hour. You know what? This is a good pause point. We're going to break the video here, and I'll see you in the next one.